Hello there, everyone. TheAndrata here, and welcome back to episode 4 of our Astropolis Let's Play series, where today we are finally getting ourselves into some metals, some ingots, and it's not the ingot that you usually expect to be at the early game of Minecraft, so let's get started. Welcome back, my friends, to another wonderful day here in the world of TheAndrata, here on our lonely little asteroid in the middle of space with nothing else to do but us, and, survive, I guess, find our way out. Okay, so in between episodes, didn't do very much at all. Cleaned up a little bit of this wall space, I guess, just filled in some of these little gaps, just so that it at least kind of makes our area look squarular. I like a squarular area instead of being all out of whack. But anyway, the only other thing I did was chill with our time in a bottle. Left the game running and went and ran some errands and did some stuff and then forgot about it for a while. And yeah, we got 8 hours of time in our time in a bottle, so I'm not going to complain about it because I love the time in a bottle, as y'all know. If you've been following me at all for the past couple years, time in a bottle and me are besto friendos. So we're going to enjoy our time with the time in a bottle because I let it run for so long. We got a weird texture thing going on here. Interesting. Because I let it run for so long, we are backstuffed on all of our resources, which was the goal anyway, so it's not terribly too big of a deal. So asteroid blocks generating, I just pulled out a stack of those, which is why that's generating. But everything else, we're sitting at 2K in each, plus our hoppers are backed up here, our drying tables are backed up here, so we've got plenty of resources. Also, if we come over here, our logs are backed up as well, and our water fluidness is here. I don't know if I talked about setting this up last episode, but I just put the water tank here so that I could, auto keep water flowing into there. I also added a couple mods in between recording sessions here because now that I'm only on a 3 episode a week recording session, I can record all of those in a batch and then next weekend record the next one. So I'm recording this a week later, technically recording this on Sunday. Anyway, so in between episodes, I added 3 mods to the pack. I added, it's called Starlight, I believe. You'll have to check the description just to double check on me. It is down in there. Starlight is a mod that is fixing those chunk glitches. When we were passing chunks, we had that momentary hitch, that lag. It fixes that. It has to do with the lighting engine in Minecraft. And when you cross chunks, it's reloading the lights for whatever reason. The Starlight mod fixed that. So it was recommended in the comments for the Astropolis mod pack. I also added Rubidium, which is a general performance tweak thing. I'm pretty sure that's what's causing this texture glitch, though. Probably going to remove that. I don't necessarily need a performance enhancing general tweaking mod based on the specs of my computer. So I'm probably just, pull that back out and not use that at all. I also added one of my favorite mods, which I don't know why a lot of mod packs don't include, but it's the morphing tool. The morphing tool is a fantastic piece of kit. It is gated behind our iron, so we can't get it yet, but it allows us to take all of our tools that we have and combine them into this. So when we have, because every mod, they all have their own different wrenches, or we have hammers, and we've got chisels and pipe wrenches and all the different types of, wrench here, smart wrench. We got the applied energistics wrench. Then we have just everything, all those different types of tools that we have to use, and every mod uses a different one. There's no universality there. Morpho tool can help fix that because it changes based on the block you're looking at to the tool that you need for that block. So it's extremely handy. So add it onto our to-do list. I also don't think I mentioned in the past 3 episodes, we have our spacesuit and it came equipped with us. We can't take this off. So just a heads up. I don't think I demonstrated that at all. Don't take your spacesuit off. I don't know if there's eventually going to be a time where we can generate oxygen in here or something like that so that we can, close it off. I know previous space mods used to be able to do that. Though I've only ever seen that in Direwolf playthroughs and everything because I didn't spend a whole lot of time playing in the 1.12 world or earlier. I really started my Minecraft journey in 1.16. I played 1.12 personally, but not a whole lot. Anyway, let's get into the meat of our episode. Enough chit chat and enough talking. Let's get to work. So last episode we had left off and we had finished off the wood tech. We had gotten all the way through here. We had made ourselves our coke bricks, gotten ourselves our engineer's workbench because I was rushing to get towards my time in a bottle so that we can speed things up going forward. And that is where we are now. My next goal is to start working on getting us blast bricks, because blast bricks are going to allow us to start getting our first pieces of metal from our resources, which is going to be tin and copper. Once we finish that off, we're going to be able to start growing some crystals in our garden cloches and getting ourselves our other metals and hopefully eventually iron. I'm not seeing iron in here. I don't know where iron comes from. I would love some iron, though, because it's going to be... iron. Perfect. Hey, there's a whole chapter for iron, actually. Iron clusters, diving straight into iron. And it looks like it is a process to get to iron. So I like that, though. Iron's always, the first things in a pack and everything are always, straight to iron and everything, because that's the first resource that you find when digging down. But it's so far gated in here, it's kind of making me have to do things differently than I've ever had to do. So I like it, change things up, make it more valuable of a resource instead of something that I'm going to have like hundreds of thousands of. I probably will eventually, but for now. Okay, let's get to work. So we need to make our blast bricks. So let's go ahead and to-do list those. We're also going to need, to finish off this quest chain, we need a storage controller, a compacting drawer, and a linking tool. And I'm going to want the linking tool eventually once I get the storage controller so that we can get all our drawers set up appropriately and everything like that and ready to go. So we'll make these at some point, probably this episode, depending on how far we get in this process, and then go from there so we can call this chapter complete. But what is the blast bricks going to... obviously not be on my... what did I press? Power 1. Let's add that to my to-do list. I must have had it on my to-do list and I removed it. Look, I prepped for the episode and then I unprepped. Okay, so blast bricks, we're going to need, just like with our coke oven here, we're going to need 27 total of them. So we're going to have to do this craft 3 times. Luckily, this makes 3 at a time. So we have to do this 3. So I'm going to need a total of 12 brick. And I wish I have like a notepad with me so I don't ever have to. That's a thing that I need to do, is keep a notepad by my computer so I can write some of this stuff down, because we don't have any easy, quick way of keeping track of this, because there's no clipboard mod or anything like that. That'd be really handy. Is that a thing? Is there a clipboard mod or something like that? Like I can put like a notepad, a sticky note over here or something like that. What are you? Hey, you're just bookmarks. Huh. That's something to look into. Maybe I'll look into that too. But let me grab my phone real quick, take a note. I need, so I'm going to need 12 total bricks. I'm going to need 12 total ash bricks. And we're going to need 12 blocks of flint. So we have some work that we're going to have to do. A lot of this stuff we've already seen, so I'll most likely do this off camera here and get us our resources. Refresh my memory here, though, game. How do I get clay? It was... this stuff surrounded by this stuff, right? Gets me clay. And that makes clay blocks. Yeah. Oh, no, it's dirt. And then dirt is 4 organic powder. Do we have a better way of making this yet? It does not seem to be the case. Okay. So I'm going to need a total of 12 bricks. What are those ash bricks? Do those take clay as well? No, those are just logs. And then flint is just gravel. Okay, so I can get away with being cheap with this, and we can just do this. And then if I do this, and it's water shards, not ice shards. I need to look into, like, is there a auto clicker or something in this pack where I can auto place asteroid block and then have it get smacked with one of these asteroid hammers and generate some of these resources for us automatically? That'd be kind of nice. If I do that, I should get 4 clay, and then I can throw it into my furnace here, and we can use my favorite mod ever to boop, 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 speed it up. You've never used time in a bottle? Absolutely fantastic. Every tick that you do speeds up your machine. So as you can see, we're at a ×8 speed. So it goes 8 times faster than it normally would. It does use up some of your accumulated time, though. Every click is 30 seconds, but I think that is exponential or logarithmic or one of the two. I am a math teacher, but it's 3rd grade math. We ain't dealing with logarithms or exponents and stuff in 3rd grade. So Yeah. Anyway, let me go ahead and make this stuff off camera. And because I just realized I don't need 4, I need 12. And I just said I'm a math teacher and I can't math apparently. I'll get all this stuff off camera and we'll come back. Okay. So all of our ingredients here, we're good to go. I do want to shout out, the name is SFAX. A couple episodes ago, I was like, man, I wish there was a way to like spread everything out across the grid. And this balance grid just balances out. Like if you had 6 here and I had, let's do 1 there like that. If I balance it, it'll make it so, each one has the same amount of items in each stack. However, if you hold shift, you then get different options, which I never realized or paid attention to. But if you do that, then you can spread the grid out and balance it that way. So pretty cool. Anyway, let's get some blast bricks. Bam. Let's do that again and hold shift while I do this so I can make 3 sets. Also made some more stew, so that way we had that going. And I guess I made an extra block of flint, apparently. I can break that down, maybe. Oh, because I made 4. I only needed 3. Duh. Well, that's okay. We're going to need more thermoelectric generators anyway for garden cloches, so it's not that big of a deal. That kind of sort of goes into like, this is the gems and stuff items drawer, so I guess it can kind of thematically fit there. Let's go ahead and get our blast oven going. Bam, 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 bam. I need to grab my hammer. And with that, we have a blast furnace. Sweet. So now, what does that mean? So we have a blast furnace, so get our B-Bucks for that. Now we can make copper and tin. How do we do so? So that is going to be placing andesite. Ooh, I don't think I have a lot of andesite. Is that something that is, that is something that is generatable. We're going to be generating andesite and getting some of that. And then copper is going to be asteroid blocks. Well, we had tons of that stuff going. So let's go ahead and grab a stack of that, and we can at least throw that into here. Now, fuel-wise, what does blast furnace use fuel-wise? What are we making again? We're making some copper right now. You're just going to use 6 seconds. You don't tell me a fuel. So I'm going to assume probably coal coke from our coke oven? No, because I don't have coal coke. Again, my immersive engineering knowledge is not the greatest. Just regular charcoal will work. Perfect. Yeah, okay. And that's going to make us, man, 1 copper nugget, though. Jeez Louise. Good thing that we automated this asteroid block process, because that's expensive. 1 nugget. How do I do the thing? Wallet has to be in my offhand. Man, just do it. Okay, just automatically put the stuff in there. How about that? If I have this in my inventory, auto pickup. That's my idea with this. Okay, so we have this going. I probably would be prudent to make a second of these, or even more of them, really, to get more of the resources going, because that's going to be a lot. So I'm not going to take blast bricks off. It's something I can work on in between episodes. There is getting another, like I can put another one here, another one here, another one here, and get some multiple of them going. So that way we have multiple furnaces running to getting us the resources. Because 1 nugget, oh my gosh, that means we have to smelt down 9 of these, which is 9 pieces of charcoal. No, it's still going to do its 8. So that's good, at least. In that regard. Okay, well, let's work on getting andesite going, because we don't have any andesite. Do I have andesite as a piece? Yes. So I just need to get a resource generator for this. So that's just a standard resource generator. And we can get andesite going. Skystone chests. I guess I have 3 there. Okay. I can take care of that. Let's see what else is on the quest book, because that's something that we've already seen. So I'd like to just, move on from that. I'm going to need 9 of these total for this quest, but I would like to do this. And now I can do that and get myself some copper ingots. Nice. Or copper ingot. So we've got our first metal. Nice. Wow. Good for us. I do need to make andesite in order to do this, though. So be right back. All right, a little bit of work, but we're good to go. So I went ahead, got some more copper going on, and we got our second furnace built with some tin nuggets cooked up. Just working on getting some charcoal going, so that way we can, get this process going. I'd like to find a way for us to be able to automate charcoal production. It shouldn't be terribly too difficult. I need like another garden cloche to automatically be creating us wood again. And then, I mean, we have saplings, or well, we have a sapling and we can make more saplings. Like they weren't terribly too expensive. But we could do something with this and then have it export into the furnace kind of thing and then have it go. Yeah, I like that idea. Oak leaves, are these used for literally anything? Industrial hemp seeds and grass blocks, so we can get some grass going, but I don't think I can grow anything. Other than that, it's compostable. Okay, so let's go ahead and throw all this stuff in there. But now that we have our tin nuggets, we can go ahead and craft our tin. I do want to point out, last episode ago or something like that, I was trying to figure out, again with the balancing grid and compacting things down. The compacting ability is in this pack. For some reason it didn't work the first time I tried it, but if you hover over your item that you want to compact, so for example, you can put this into your grid and get 9 and get a copper ingot out of it. However, if you wanted to compact just from here, as long as you have a crafting grid open, you can hover over it and press K by default, that's kilo, and it will automatically compact the items for you, which is quite convenient if you have a bunch of stuff that you're trying to do. So that takes care of these quests here. So now we just need to get this done, and then we're done with this chapter. And I made everything that we need to be able to get this, so we should just be good to go. So we're going to need to make 2 configuration tools. So I need 2 of these, which is where all those drawers came from. So we have 2 configuration tools. One of them is going to be used to make our linking tool. So now we can link drawers to our storage controller when we get to that point, which is now. And then lastly, we have a compacting drawer to finish off that entire quest chain. And we should have gotten the do sound, the awesome. There it is. Yeah, there we go. Cool. So wood tech is done. We can go ahead and grab all of our rewards, and we have collected everything that belongs into the wood tech category. So now that we have some metals, we can start working towards getting, more metal and working on this process. Let's clean up our hotbar a little bit. We don't need a resource generator. Andesite's good. Blast brick. We did that. We did that. We did that. We did that. And we did that. So now these are the items that we are working on. I mean, I would love to get myself a backpack so I can put some of these, long-term items that we're carrying with us away. But for now, it's okay. And what are you working on? More charcoal, because we ran out between those. Okay, so wood tech done. Next, growing some crystals. So I guess we have to start down at the bottom and make ourselves a kiln. Now the kiln is placed in a 2x2x2, which drives me nuts because Minecraft is, everything needs to be in 3s, odd numbers to make it centered, right? I hate when things are 2s because then it's no longer centered and it bothers me to no end, but that's okay because it's less resources, I guess. Okay, so we need bricks, and if it's a 2x2x2, I just need 4, right? I just need 4 total. It's a 2x2, not 2x2x2. Well, okay, yeah, technically 2, 2, and then 2 on the side. So I need a total of 4 of these things. I think we'll go make 4 and see what happens. Okay, so I need some sandstone and some bricks, which I have extra bricks that I've accidentally been crafting because I can't count for whatever reason. We can finally put items into our, our metal chests that are actually metals. Woohoo! Charcoal can go there. We have our bricks. I needed to get some sand. Hey, actually, I think I have sand here, and we can make that into sandstone, and then make that into kiln bricks. I'm missing a brick. That's you. I love the jump height. Go ahead. Let's split this between these for now. Oops. Let those go. And I think what happens once this backs up, it no longer generates those asteroid rocks, or I got extremely lucky last time when I did this, and it just happened to be the case that it backed itself up. So like I happened to grab it right as I had gotten my 64th one in there. We'll find out what happens. I hope that's the case. I don't want to have to clear those out, but we probably will end up having to. Okay, so the kiln, since it doesn't fit anywhere, where would I want to put this? Well, I guess we can put it right above here because, we got these 2 here. So we can kind of sort of do something like so. And since I don't need asteroid rocks, I've been just using hammers for breaking the resources because these are more valuable to me now. Oh, and I am a dingus. Man, 4. It's 8. All right. Let's get another set of those going. Y'all are probably like, TheAndrata, you can't count. And that's okay. Sometimes I can't. Okay. So sorry. That's good. Bam. That's going to make me 1 set. I need 2 more sand. And I need 4 more sand. Odd. I was trying to grab my sand out of there and it grabbed from the wrong spot. And then I'm going to need a total of 4 bricks. Yeah. Bam. Kiln. 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 Hammer. Smack it. There we go. Okay, got it. Kiln is crafted, made, and now we can start working on whatever is needed for this. So, kiln bricks, good. We can now start making bronze, which is alloying. Oh, interesting. We're getting into alloying. Before we even get into any other metals, we have to alloy copper and tin. Okay, so I don't see any other usage right now for our copper and or our tin that I need to do at the moment. If I hit you on this, I guarantee I'm going to get 12 recipes. Isn't too bad. Just trying to see, is there anything like I can make with this copper that's going to make my life easier to start with right now before I use it for anything else? Copper chests, making my chest larger would be nice. I could probably get a copper chest upgrade, copper upgrade for storage drawers, but that's going to require blocks. That's a lot of copper I need. And we're not there just yet. This would probably be the only thing that I would like right now would be the wood to copper chest upgrades because our chests are getting full, but I can just stack another chest on top of each other. Like, it's not that big of a deal. So I'm not going to concern myself with that. Okay, so let's just grab our copper and our tin that we have here. I'm going to assume that this is going to be a 1-to-1 alloy or 1-to-2. So if I put these in here, I will get, 3-to-1 makes 4. Okay, so something like that. And then I need 2 more tin and I can make 12 total. Well, I guess there's no point in not collecting this. And then I can just do this and this. Except I didn't want it to do that, but that's okay. Hey, there we go. Perfect. And we can make ourselves a good set of 16 bronze. There we go. I'm going to need some fuel. I'm going to assume charcoal is the name of the game again here. I will need charcoal. And you'll be able to craft up 8 of those, correct? If the conversion is correct, you'll be able to do 8 of these processes. So that should be enough. Yeah, I think we're going to be okay with that. But that gets us our bronze. So then with bronze, we can start looking at the miner's research. The miner's science pack can be used to create different ores and geodes, which is just 4 bronze and asteroid blocks. Oh, I thought it was going to be something more complicated, but no, we have it. All right, miner's research pack. Bam. What do I do with it? Eat it? Open it up? Put it on the ground? Nothing? Is it literally just a quest chain? Huh. Do I hit a wall with it or something? It doesn't seem to be the case. It looks like it's just a gate. It creates different ores and geodes. You know what? I bet it's, okay. It's part of the crafting recipe. Okay. So we can now craft ourselves what is known as bright stone. Stone and miner's research packs. You need more than 1 miner's research pack. Okay. So it's probably, it uses it. Let's find out. So we're going to make ourselves some bright stone and then see what happens. Does it use this miner's research pack? I bet it does. Good thing I cooked up regular stone, yeah? And yes, okay. So we need those miner's research packs to stay on our bookmarks because it looks like we're going to need quite a bit of them. But we get some nice bright stone. I don't want to place this down just in case it breaks or something like that. But what is bright stone used for? Can be crafted from stone in miner's research packs. When broken, drops bright shards. Well, okay, I guess I am placing it down. Usage of this, literally just for this process. Okay. Let's vein mine this stuff up and get ourselves some bright shards. Nice. Bright shards allows us to branch off and create cluster templates, and our amethyst from, well, this is just standard Minecraft, amethyst and everything, and cluster templates, which are used to grow crystals inside of our garden cloche. Okay, so what it looks like to me is that we are going to need to we're going to use these bright shards to create these templates, I'm assuming. And then the templates are going to be used to craft these. No, not budding coal. Or tin. No. Grown inside a garden cloche. That's where the template comes from. Okay, I see. You put the budding tin on and the cluster template inside, and it will grow the clusters. So what I'm getting at here is I need to make myself 3 more garden cloches. Okay, so I'm going to need some more garden cloche. I kind of think I need to set up like a room for all of this stuff. Maybe have like a, I wonder how many garden cloches can this thermoelectric generator power though? Like, do I need 1 per, or could it handle multiple? We're gonna have to experiment, but I think I'm gonna clear out. I'll probably like fill this in and then clear it out, but clear myself out a room to work in with this so I can set garden cloches up along the wall and start getting some crystals going. So that's what I'm going to do in between episodes, because it is about wrapping up point at this time. So if you enjoyed today's episode, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Tips or tricks, anybody who's played this pack, you got any ideas, suggestions, or anything for, automation ideas and all that good stuff, let me know. The one thing that's going to slow us down on the garden cloches is the water there, because you cannot place water source blocks in the world, because I'm pretty sure like this void area that we're in right now is like a nether. So when you place water down, it instantly evaporates. I wonder if I placed a bed down, if it would explode. That would kind of sort of answer that. But anyway, yeah. Water, biggest issue. Garden cloches, our next episode, getting some minerals, getting some metals and all that stuff for us. So yeah, if you enjoyed, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. I do appreciate it. It really does help out the channel. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Have a good one.